coquettes, today we're going to be making a gammon with a honey mustard like dressing on the top and some potatoes. Okay, so what we're going to need is about 3 tablespoons of honey, 2 tablespoons of mustard, 2 gammon steaks, some garlic, your staples, and I've got my olive oil in the cupboard at the moment, sea salt steaks, and you're going to need about 8 to 10 potatoes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly put this in the fridge, and we're going to parboil our potatoes. This is really important because it helps your cooking process go quicker. Okay, so we're going to halve these. I've already got my water on the go. I'm going to boil these in my steamer. You can do this in a pan if you like, just fill it with water, and then when they're part boiled you touch them and they should be kind of al dente, which means like soft to touch, but it's got a little bit of hardness to it. It's got a little bit of bite to it as well. Okay, so we're going to cut these up. I've also got some frozen cauliflower cheese, only because it's quick and it's easy, and I didn't fancy making it today, to be honest. Okay, and to be honest, sometimes you can buy it just as nice. So we're going to halve these. Be careful of your fingers while you're doing it, obviously. Okay, and I've whacked the ovens on as well. The ovens are on their highest at the moment, just to get them hot, and then after that we'll put them back down. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put our potatoes in. These normally take about 8 to 10 minutes to parboil, so I'm going to put it on for the moment. Okay, and then I will see you in a couple, well, about 10 minutes, my coquettes. See you in a bit. Oh, my coquettes, okay, we're back now. So, they're really part boiled now, so I'm just going to take this off so I can show you. Okay, so the knife is just going through. It just helps them stand on the knife for a couple of seconds. That's what you want. Okay, so I'm going to pop these in here. I've started putting in my cauliflower cheese, only because it takes a little bit more of a while to do. Okay, so what we want is, I've got some olive oil in my pan in there ready for the roasting. So all I want to do is season for the moment. And put a little bit, and I'm gonna use garlic, but I've left them in their shell, in their cases like this, because garlic can burn quite quickly, and when it's roasting it's quite nice. And sometimes if you get them a little bit out when they're a little bit squidgy, they make the most amazing flavours for soups and stocks, anything like that. They're just so nice, and you can make a garlic mash with them as well. I don't know what's going on with my oven, but there we go. Okay, so give these more of a shush. If you wanted to put more seasoning on, you can put some like dried herbs on it, whatever you want really, you can put on it. But some chilli, if you want some chilli on there. I personally like it classic, so I like it like this with a bit of flavour, but not overly. Okay, so I'm going to put that to one side. I'm going to take ours out the oven. Okay, so you want your pan hot so that when your potatoes go into the oven, they start cooking quite quickly. Okay, so as you see, I've put a little bit of olive oil in there. Okay. Now, my nonna, she would add a little bit of butter to it. See, it stops the oil from burning and disappearing. But I put a little bit of fry light in mine this time. So, there we go. So you can hear it sizzling. Just make sure that you get all of it covered, because you want them nice juices to come in. Okay, so I'm going to put a bit of rosmarino in there. This is rosemary, but in Italian it's called rosmarino, so that's why I'm calling it rosmarino. but I'm only going to put a little bit. Gary got it from the garden. I think he got a bit excited with it today. Okay, so here we go. Garlic in. So pop that in. It's not going to come apart. Okay, so you want to put these in for around 30 to 40 minutes, turning halfway through. So just keep an eye on them. They don't need turning over just yet. Then just wait a little bit. I'm going to put it on for 10 minutes, and then after the 10 minutes I'm going to start showing you how to do the gammon, and the gammon will go in. Okay, so I'll see you in a little bit, my coquettes. Bye! Hi, my coquettes. Okay, so I've popped my meat onto my baking tray. I'm just going to put this over here and wash my hands so that I haven't got the rubbish on it. Okay, so we're going to put our honey into here. We'll get out as much as we can of this. Okay. Okay, so we've got that. And then we're going to have our mustard in it. Let's put mustard in. Okay, and give it a good mix. You don't need to put any salt or anything in this. I wouldn't technically. I know normally I say season your meat, but technically I wouldn't at this point because you don't really need to. Okay, so we're going to baste it. On top of there. Baste on top of there. I'm going to turn them over. Now my steaks for some reason have got two little middle bits, but you can buy just a normal steak if you want, the roundy type ones, or you can even do this with a big one, a big gammon joint, and you can put it in the slow cooker. If you put it in the oven on a low heat for about 160 for quite a few hours, it comes out lovely, comes out really nice. I sometimes do it in my slow cooker. It comes up lovely. But obviously I can't do a slow cooker on here because we need 8 hours. We don't have 8 hours. Okay, so gently pour over the rest. Oh, that's what we like. Okay, and it's going to go all sticky and gooey and lovely. And we pop it in. This is a good time in a minute to check your potatoes and see how they're doing. Okay, so we'll pour that all over there. Okay, so in it goes. And this goes in for around 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm going to put it on for 15, then I can always check it and then start again. Okay, if it needs a little bit more. Now I'm going to put it at 200 because I always put my meat at 200. You can be safe to know that your food is cooked at 200. Okay, so let's have a look at our nice. Can you hear them? They're singing. I love it when they sing. It's so good. It means that they're cooking nicely when they're singing. It doesn't really matter if these don't overly roast. We're just putting them in the oven so it's nicer and a bit more roastier. But they should be okay and they should be cooking nicely. Just give them a test. If you think they're still a bit hard or whatever, they should be starting to go quite soft now, quite nice and lovely. Okay, alright, so I'm going to pop these back in the oven and I'll see you in 15 minutes. See you a bit. Hi my coquettes. Okay, so we're back. It's 15 minutes have gone. I just wanted to show you really quickly what it looks like when you get your garlic out a little bit earlier. Ooh, and it's a little bit soft. It's really nice. What this does is it mellows the flavour so that rather than having that really hard intensity of garlic, you get the lighter one. So, good for me. Okay, so I'm going to start getting everything out for us. Now my potatoes were kind of doing halfway through when we were paused, so I've taken mine out and I've just drained off the bit of the fat for it so it looks a bit nicer. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them back in there just for a minute on a low heat, just so that we can keep that going. Okay, so oh, steaks, don't they look lovely? Okay, so they've stuck together. Take them off. Okay, so obviously I've removed the fat as well from mine, but if you want to leave your fat on, you're perfectly welcome to. I don't particularly like having fat on mine, so I've taken mine off. Okay, so there we go. That's that done. So we're going to push this aside. If you wanted to, you can use the juices for gravy, but personally, if I see it's getting too liquidy, I drain the sauce off. That's why I haven't got much sauce on there. It's so hot, and everything seems to be going missing. Okay, so we've got that. Just gonna get us a spoon. There we go. Spoon for that, and a spoon for the potatoes as well. Okay, so I'm going to take out my cauliflower cheese and my potatoes. I love cauliflower cheese. There's something so nice about cauliflower cheese. Okay. Now, this isn't a fancy dish. It's nothing, you know, to be posh about. It's just good home cooking, this one. So, load it on. Now, I really do like potatoes, and I'm sure Gary does as well. But you can see how nicely they've roasted. Just take a bit of that off. But there we go. So, just going to put a bit more because Gary likes a bit more sweet. Okay, so I'm going to pop that on. Some cauliflower cheese. Yeah, so like I said, if you wanted to make a bit more of the sauce onto it, you can. I like it this way. I like it with a bit more less sauce on it, because you get that lovely honeyness coming through rather than the thick honey sauce, which can be quite overpowering to the dish. So there we go. Okay, and there you are. There is your gammon with honey mustard sauce. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching my coquettes. Please press the like button and please share the videos. We're really enjoying seeing you on here and watching all of them and seeing everybody enjoy it. Okay, well, thank you very much, my coquettes. See you next time.